The way we interact with AI is shifting. Instead of manually typing out prompt after prompt, developers are now building autonomous loops, where AI agents handle entire task sequences from start to finish, running entirely on their own until the system goes idle. To make this transition, you have to change your workspace. Delete those blocks of static instructions from your editor. From now on, you'll be initializing self-executing agents directly from your terminal. Before we start building, you'll need 3 things ready to go: an open instance of VS Code, a configured Python environment, and active API access to Claude. By the end of this tutorial, we will set up 5 distinct workflows. You will engineer dynamic systems that write, review, and optimize their own code without needing you to step in. Before launching any agent, we have to establish boundaries. Autonomous systems run fast, and without predictable standards, they can quickly veer off track. They need a verifiable way to check their own work. We enforce these boundaries by writing strict unit tests first. By defining clear assert statements in the code, you force the agent to pass hard logical checks before it can consider a task complete. With constraints in place, we deploy the stateless loop. Trigger it by targeting a feature directly in the terminal, like goal build login feature. It focuses on the target, passes verification, and stops completely, holding 0 memory. This is applications, you need a workflow that remembers its mistakes and learns from them over time. When an AI tries to fix an error by relying solely on its immediate context window, it can sometimes overwrite perfectly good code. This creates a cycle where fixing one bug introduces 2 more. We prevent this by creating a dedicated configuration file with explicit safety instructions. We tell the agent to save every working version of the app, giving it a secure restore point if a new implementation fails. Now we can initiate the learning loop. By typing skill loop followed by a target workflow, like our auth workflow, we instruct the agent to run and analyze its own performance. As it runs, the loop continuously documents what goes wrong. It generates a markdown file that acts as an improvement journal, specifically logging lessons learned, so it avoids making those exact same syntax or logic errors again. By forcing the agent to write down its failures, it upgrades from a simple executor to a continuous learner, ensuring its handling of specific coding skills gets sharper with every run. Even a learning agent hits a wall. If one agent tries to write code, check the facts, ensure security, and review style, it quickly maxes out and crashes. To see why, look at this split execution. On the left, a single agent fails due to context limits. On the right, the exact same workload succeeds because it's distributed across a council of specialized agents. We set this up by launching an orchestrator agent. You type the orchestrate command, and this master agent takes control of the overall context. Instead of doing the work itself, the orchestrator boots up specialized subagents. It deploys a factual checker, a domain specialist, a safety critic, and a style critic to divide the cognitive load. The orchestrator then monitors the specific feedback logs from this council. It weeds the domain relevance flags and safety checks, using that specific data to coordinate fixes across the codebase. Splitting the review process across specialized roles means each agent has the context bandwidth to be extremely thorough. It eliminates the blind spots you get when one model tries to do everything. That brings us to our 4th workflow, the verification loop. This pairs a builder agent with a strict reviewer whose only job is to evaluate the code against a specific quality metric. When you initialize the review loop command, you'll see a dynamic workflow fan-out process begin. This connects the implementer directly to its assigned reviewer. The reviewer generates a JSON file with an overall health score, in this case a 68 out of 100, and flags critical issues like missing environment variables. The code remains locked in this cycle until the implementer agent resolves every single issue the reviewer flagged. It forces the system to meet your required metrics before anything gets finalized. Our final workflow sits above the code itself. This is the workflow improvement meta loop, designed to evaluate and streamline your automated systems. By running the iterate all command, you boot a builder, a scorer, and a process optimizer agent simultaneously. The process optimizer agent scans the conversation history between the builder and the scorer. It looks for bottlenecks and calculates recommendations, like identifying and removing redundant validation steps. The learning loop we set up earlier focuses on getting better at writing specific functions. This meta loop optimizes the actual execution pipeline, making the entire multi-agent process faster and cheaper to run. You now have 5 functional loops in your toolkit. We started with target-focused, zero-memory operations, added self-documenting learning, scaled up to multi-agent councils, enforced strict metric verification, and finally built a meta loop for process optimization. With these systems running, you walk away with a completed, stable application, alongside a highly refined, validated template that you can reuse for future projects. The initialization commands used here are linked in the description below. Copy them into your workspace and deploy your first multi-agent council into your own codebase today.